Destroy All Humans was a 6th generation classic game. It spawned several sequels, each worse than the last, but 2 was the best of them. As for the original, it hasn't aged quite well, so 15 years later, they did a remake, and it was the right call. But in turn, they didn't pull a Resident Evil 1 remake, where they add more. Instead, it's a generic, run-of-the-mill, play-it-safe remake, leading to a mixed bag experience that still has some fun to be had, despite some gripes that I do have.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. And lots of wavy hair like Libera. Wait a minute. Where am I? This sure doesn't look like the pie-eating contest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! What's happening? Oh, God, please, no. Oh, it tickles.
It's probing time.
Oh, yeah, right there. That's the spot. Oh, that is delicious.
The plot is the Furon Empire is collapsing as the DNA cannot be cloned anymore. They need replicas found in human brains to keep their race alive. So it's time to invade Earth, find out what happened to the other crypto clone, and destroy all humans. That's it. That's the plot in a nutshell. Save dying advanced alien race by eradicating humans. Yay.
Freaking A. Wow.
Now on to the fun stuff. The destruction playground of the game. We'll start with the ground combat, as you have many tools at your disposal to unleash chaos, or to be boring and utilize stealth. God, I hate those stealth sections of the game. Use your zapper to electrocute people to death, creating a chain reaction to take out more humans. There's also the incinerator for turning people into ashes, but also to easily damage and destroy vehicles and turrets. Damn those annoying turrets. You can also pick up objects to throw at things, such as grenades, rockets, explosive barrels, crates, and more. Great for clearing out groups of military personnel. One can also extract people's brains, exploding their heads for DNA points to use later for upgrades. But then, we also have a jetpack to get us on the high ground and evade enemy fire, until the turrets find you. Plus a few more guns like the probing gun that likes to invade people's private area to destroy them, or the extremely powerful ion detonator that fires a ball that explodes with a huge radius, taking out anything in its way. Well, sometimes it's not that powerful until you upgrade it. Next up is the UFO. Oh boy, has this not been well designed. But maybe it works better with a controller. I prefer the keyboard and mouse setup. Nonetheless, it's a bit clunky to fly the saucer around, trying to dodge AA guns, tank fire, and more while blowing up buildings and incinerating people. It's fine, but not great. Not sure if it's a direct recreation of the original or not, but man, they could have made it a bit more fluid at the least.
Majestic base destroyed. That should put a plug in their sphincters for a while.
Use a death ray to burn and explode things to pieces, pick up people and objects and vehicles to toss around, absorb vehicles to heal your saucer from damage, and more. I honestly like the UFO outside of the controls. It's fun blowing stuff up, especially destroying a whole city while people scream in terror. The missions, however, are a mixed experience of fun, boredom, and agony. The fun is just destroying things. The boredom is the stealth sections, having to disguise yourself and attempt to not get detected by devices and secret agents to find info and sabotage stuff. But then the agony is the escort missions, mixed with disguises, and then there's the defense wave missions, trying to protect objects from being destroyed by the humans as you sabotage and brainwash the people of Earth little by little. I get this is how the original was designed, but still, it's just not that fun of an experience.
Food for Mr. Wither.
Hold it right there, boyo, not so fast. I need to see some proof you are who you say you are.
Like what?
Like answers, smart guy. What is your name?
Carmine the cook, you want to move this along?
What is your quest?
To deliver this food to Bert Wither.
Okay, you passed. And next time, how about a little garlic bread for your friendly neighborhood flatfoot, huh?
So the fun is in getting to destroy things. I just want to blow stuff up. Even Crypto agrees.
To
Probe and vaporize?
no. Abduct and bring back to the mothership.
My way's more fun.
Abduct, not vaporize.
Okay, but humanity ain't gonna annihilate itself, all I'm saying.
Can I finish?
Can I stop you?
An example of a bad mission is when you have to get a disguise and get into the military base in order to find Birdie Boy, in order to do a television broadcast. Here you have to disguise yourself as the chef, but first you have to figure out that you need to get the chef. Then you have to constantly read the thoughts of everyone to keep your disguise up and avoid detection by the machines of Majestic and the Majestic agents themselves, who can easily see through the disguises. This is easily one of the worst parts of the game, because not only is it a forced stealth section for the first part, the second part is an escort mission. So they take two of the worst aspects of a game, a forced stealth section and a forced escort mission, and put it into one whole mission. That's just a dick move. And I know this was in the original game, but I hate it nonetheless. It's just not fun. Another example of a bad mission is the one where you have to defend the radio towers as Bert does his broadcast against the military, constantly throwing waves of soldiers, tanks, and mechs at you. For several waves, attacking both towers at the same time, and you have to constantly juggle between the two, trying to find a perfect balance to protect each one, because they both have to survive, otherwise game over. This mission really does suck. I hated this part. But then you have missions where you just have to kill an X number of soldiers or Majestic agents or blow up a certain buildings. Those are fun because you just get to go all out. You don't have to do stealth, you don't have to escort, you just gotta survive and blow shit up. That is the fun part of the game. Destroy all humans is good when you get to destroy all humans. And while that would probably get old after a while, doing only those kinds of missions, it's the best part of the game. I just wish that there was more variety in the fun aspect, instead of just, oh, you have to wear disguise for 5 minutes and walk around slowly and within the ranks of humanity and try to find a certain person or get to a certain point, and then you have to do a defense wave mission. I don't like those. Those ones are just so boring. As such, the moment Destroy All Humans is a go, the game is a ton of fun. I just enjoy burning, zapping, exploding people and buildings, throwing tanks at the county fair, tossing cows at farmers, and exploding people's heads for easy DNA points to buy upgrades.
On behalf of all the nations of the Earth, I welcome you to our planet, oh friend from another world.
Gee, thanks. Means a lot.
The last thing to talk about is the upgrade system. You earn DNA points for completing missions and can unlock more stuff with completing bonus objectives, such as blowing up soldiers with explosive barrels, reading people's minds a certain amount of times, and more. But the upgrades are a necessity. Without them, you will easily lose. You want that upgraded shield for crypto, but also the saucer. You want to increase the chain reaction to the zapper. You want to increase your disguise timer to ensure successful missions, increase the amount of ammo, or shorten the recharge timer for shields and more.
Please, don't hurt me. I'll do anything you say. I swear.
You bet your ass you will. Come on, birdie boy. I got a little job for you.
At the end of the day, Destroy All Humans Remake is a fine game, but nothing special, as it barely does anything new, nor does it add much in comparison to the original game. It's basically a straight up remake, unlike Resident Evil 1 Remake, which is the pinnacle of remakes. There's just not much to it. The stealth sections blow.
It's tearing me apart!
The missions themselves get old fast.
Exactly.
And the game is just a mediocre, borderline average game at the end of the day. But it is one worth checking out. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.
It's a million, Daddy-O.
Freaking A. Wow. There goes a real American.
A real American dreamboat. Meow.
Man, she may be the dumbest Miss Rockwell ever. And check out them cantaloupes. God, I love America.
Queen! Finally, I was gonna flip my lid if Mama made me take one more slurp of cabbage soup. I want roast chicken. Chicken of the sea. Or was it by the sea?